name is Donte Francis, and today I will be informing you about somatization disorder, also known as Bright's disorder. What is somatization disorder? It's a disorder also known as Bright's syndrome. It's a long-term condition in which a person has physical symptoms that involve more than one body part. Even though it may involve more than one body part, no physical cause can actually be found. So basically, you can be aching in your arms or your legs, but when you go to the doctor, they won't find anything. And they want to say it's a mental disorder. There's no definite cause to this disorder. However, it usually begins before the age of 30 and occurs mostly in women. This is most common in people with irritable bowel syndrome and also chronic pain. The disorder leads to abdominal pain, changes in movement, cramping, as well as other symptoms. It involves chronic pain, as I stated, and problems with the digestive system, nervous system, as well as the reproductive system. Who gets the disease and what causes them? Somatization can affect anyone at any age. However, it is mostly found before the age of 30. It is found in about every 1 out of 1,000 people. Researchers are not clear why some people develop this disorder, but they think the genetic makeup is part of it. It is most common in people who abuse alcohol and drugs. It may also be a factor in cause and effect, because if you have the disorder, you can feel pain, and they will most likely take drugs or alcohol to ease the pain, but it may also make it worse. And if you already do drugs and alcohol, it's mostly found in those type of people who abuse them instead of doing them probably socially or not so often. The symptoms include headaches, nausea, amnesia, chest pain, shortness of breath, also paralysis. The treatment for this disorder, the goal of the treatment is to help control the symptoms. It cannot be completely treated because it will always be there. However, you can go and try and get help so it will not affect you as much. One of these treatments is the cognitive behavioral therapy. It's a kind of talk therapy that can help you deal with the pain. Another way is to have a main healthcare provider, because if you go to more than one provider, they'll be telling you different things, and they may not be things you want to hear, and it adds them to the stress. And this is also one of the most important parts of the treatment, because if you keep a relationship with your doctor, or that one doctor, then over the years or months, it'll be easier for you to communicate and find out what's wrong with you, and how to treat what's wrong with you. Finding a mental provider who also has experience with the disorder can be very helpful. My sources consisted of the somatization increases, medical utilization, and costs independent of psychiatric and medical comorbidity, and Donna Stewart, The Changing Faces of Somatization, as well as Richard Smith's Somatization Disorder in the Medical Setting. And that would conclude my speech. Yes.
What is the average lifespan of somebody diagnosed with somatization?
From what I found, the average lifespan is probably around the age of 60, or that's the recent one I found, is probably around the age of 60.
So you can live with it?
You can live with it, but you'll be living knowing that only you can feel the pain, even though no one else can explain why. So you'll be in pain more often than others throughout your life period. Yes.
Do you know anybody with that disorder?
Thankfully, I do not, because no, I do not.
Do that see after any specific race?
No, just it occurs more often in women before the age of 30. It occurs more often in women, but you'll find it more often before the age of 30. To find it after 30 is to be a rare case.